What if I told you that being an attractive man has nothing to do with your looks? No six-pack, no designer clothes, no millionaire status. And yet when you walk into a room, women notice you, their eyes gravitating toward you even when you're not looking, and their voices subtly change when they speak with you. It isn't about flashy displays or superficial attributes. It is something far deeper. True attraction is silent, an energy you carry within your presence rather than a product of your physical appearance. In the realm of psychology, this phenomenon is sometimes described as primal status awareness, the innate ability to trigger deep-seated attraction cues in the minds of women without uttering a single word. Most men mistakenly believe that attraction revolves solely around external actions or what they do, but the most attractive men in the world focus on who they are at their core. Imagine walking into a crowded room where the moment you enter, the atmosphere shifts imperceptibly yet unmistakably. Heads turn, eyes linger a little longer, and there is an unspoken acknowledgement that you are there. This magnetism isn't something that can be easily measured by a scale or a mirror. It is felt, experienced, and absorbed by those around you. It is an almost mystical quality born of a deep sense of self-assurance and inner peace that transcends conventional appearances. When you embody this silent energy, you become a beacon that draws people in, and both women and men respond to you in ways that are as involuntary as they are profound. One of the earliest signs of this magnetic presence lies in something as simple as eye contact. When you meet a woman's gaze, you might notice that she holds your look just a little longer than what is customary. This isn't just polite social behavior. It is a powerful nonverbal signal. Psychological studies have shown that prolonged eye contact can trigger the release of chemicals such as phenylethylamine, which is strongly associated with the early stages of romantic attraction. In those split seconds, your eyes are engaging in a silent conversation, telling her that you are different, that there is something uniquely compelling about you. The subtle exchange of glances becomes a mutual recognition of an inner quality that words could never fully express. When you hold her gaze with a calm and assured presence, you reinforce this unspoken connection, and it plants the seed of interest deep within her mind. But the impact of your presence extends far beyond the silent dialogue of eye contact. It is reflected in every aspect of how you carry yourself. Picture yourself in any social setting, not necessarily the loudest person in the room, but the one whose energy naturally commands respect and attention. This isn't about raising your voice or demanding the spotlight. It's about an inner confidence that radiates outward. People instinctively recognize a man who is at ease with who he is, someone whose body language, posture, and subtle mannerisms speak of an inner strength that does not require constant validation. This unforced display of confidence has its roots in evolutionary psychology, where individuals who could project an air of self-assuredness were seen as more capable and, by extension, more attractive. Without even trying, your relaxed yet deliberate manner becomes a silent declaration of your worth. In many social encounters, this high-value presence manifests through seemingly casual actions that, upon closer examination, carry profound meaning. For instance, women often find small, almost imperceptible reasons to initiate physical contact. A gentle tap on the arm, a fleeting brush of the hand, or a spontaneous touch on the shoulder might seem incidental. Yet these actions are loaded with subtext. They are subtle tests, unconscious signals that she is gauging her own attraction to you. When a woman touches you, she is not merely being friendly. She is exploring a boundary, testing the waters to see how you respond. It is a delicate dance of connection. If you respond with calm, relaxed acknowledgement, perhaps a knowing smile or a playful remark, you affirm the chemistry between you. However, if you recoil or react with awkward hesitation, it can dampen the connection. In these moments, every small gesture becomes a building block in the silent exchange of attraction, deepening the intrigue and creating a shared space where both of you can feel more connected. This influence of your presence is not confined solely to how women react to you. It also extends to the way other men behave in your presence. There is an unspoken hierarchy in any social setting, and when you carry yourself with a quiet, undeniable confidence, it can shift that dynamic in significant ways. You might notice that other men, even those who are typically self-assured, suddenly alter their behavior around you. Some may attempt to engage in subtle competition, trying to match your presence in conversation or social standing, while others may defer or show signs of admiration without explicitly stating it. This is not a sign of hostility, but rather a natural response to an alpha presence. When other men perceive that you embody qualities of high status, it reinforces your value in the eyes of everyone, including women. Social proof plays a significant role here. When women see that other men respect or subtly compete with you, it validates your status and enhances your attractiveness even further. In essence, the way other men interact with you becomes a silent endorsement of your inherent value. Moreover, the energy you exude does more than just influence casual interactions. It shapes the very atmosphere around you. People are naturally drawn to individuals who radiate calm and self-possession. When you walk into a room, the energy you bring with you creates an ambience that is both inviting and compelling. This magnetic energy is a byproduct of years of self-discovery, personal growth, and the willingness to be vulnerable. It is not something that can be bought with money or achieved through superficial enhancements. It is cultivated from within. The most attractive men are those who have taken the time to understand themselves, who have confronted their own imperfections, and who have emerged with a sense of clarity and purpose. This internal alignment translates into an external presence that is both soothing and exhilarating, a paradoxical blend of calm and intensity that leaves a lasting impression on everyone you meet. In everyday interactions, this quality of presence can be observed in the smallest of details. Consider the way a woman might behave when she is in the presence of someone she finds deeply attractive. She might fidget nervously, play with her hair, or adjust her clothes in a manner that seems almost subconscious. These actions are not indicators of disinterest or boredom. Rather, they are manifestations of an internal excitement and a physiological response to the energy you emit. When someone feels drawn to you on a deeper level, their body reacts in ways that are beyond their control. Tiny shifts in posture, changes in the tone of voice, and subtle gestures that betray their inner state. This nervous energy is a clear sign that she is experiencing a mixture of admiration and anticipation, a recognition that you possess qualities that are both rare and deeply attractive. It is as if her entire being is tuned to your frequency, responding instinctively to the silent signals you project. Over time, as you continue to embrace and develop this high-value presence, you begin to notice that it permeates every aspect of your life. In your professional endeavors, people listen more intently when you speak, valuing your opinions not because you are trying to impress them, but because your calm demeanor and deliberate communication exude a wisdom that cannot be faked. In personal relationships, friends and acquaintances are drawn to your authentic energy, finding comfort in the way you make them feel seen and appreciated. The transformation is gradual yet profound. As you invest in your inner growth, you find that your external interactions become richer, more meaningful, and ultimately more fulfilling. It is not about changing who you are, but about uncovering the layers of your identity that have always been there, waiting to be expressed in their fullest, most genuine form. What makes this kind of attraction even more remarkable is that it redefines the traditional notion of masculinity. In a society that often emphasizes physical strength, material wealth, or flamboyant displays of power, true attractiveness is found in the quiet confidence of a man who knows his worth and lives by his own principles. This form of magnetism is not about dominating a room through loud declarations or ostentatious gestures. It is about commanding respect through subtlety and grace. It is the ability to remain steadfast in your convictions while being open to the nuances of human connection, to balance strength with sensitivity, and to project an aura of calm assurance even in the face of uncertainty. This reimagined version of masculinity is not a rejection of traditional values, but rather an evolution toward a more holistic understanding of what it means to be truly attractive. In social gatherings, you might observe that women are not the only ones who pick up on these silent cues. Other men, too, adjust their behavior in subtle ways, whether it is through engaging in friendly banter that hints at a challenge or by deferring to your opinions in group discussions. These responses are not driven by competition in the sense of rivalry, but by an instinctive recognition of your elevated presence. When you embody an energy that is unmistakably high in value, you inadvertently set a benchmark for social interaction. People, regardless of their gender, tend to mirror the confidence and composure that you project, creating an environment where mutual respect and understanding flourish. This ripple effect is perhaps one of the most powerful testaments to the fact that true attractiveness is a force that extends beyond individual interactions and shapes the very fabric of social dynamics. It is important to understand that this magnetic energy is not something that can be easily faked or manufactured. It is not a product of trying too hard to impress or following a set of rigid rules. Rather, it emerges organically when you align your actions with your true self. The most attractive men are those who have taken the time to explore their inner landscape, to confront their fears, and to embrace both their strengths and vulnerabilities. In doing so, they create a sense of wholeness that is both rare and deeply compelling. This process of self-acceptance is transformative. It allows you to cast aside the need for external validation and to stand firmly in your own truth. When you no longer feel compelled to prove yourself to others, you naturally begin to attract those who appreciate you for who you genuinely are, rather than for the superficial markers of success. There is an undeniable elegance in the way that a truly attractive man carries himself. It is visible in the effortless ease with which he navigates complex social situations, in the calm determination that underlies even the smallest gestures, and in the subtle, confident smiles that hint at a wealth of inner knowledge. Every look, every pause, every deliberate silence carries meaning and reinforces the quiet energy you exude. In moments of stillness, when words are unnecessary, your very presence speaks volumes about your character. People do not need to be told that you are confident or capable. They simply feel it when they are near you. This unspoken communication is one of the most powerful aspects of true attraction, bridging the gap between conscious awareness and the deep, instinctual responses that define human connection. As you become more attuned to this silent language of attraction, you begin to see its effects in every facet of your life. It is reflected in the way women make excuses to be near you, how they initiate contact with gentle, exploratory touches, and how they express nervous excitement in your presence. It is equally evident in how other men react, whether by subtly competing for your attention or by acknowledging your higher status through their own behavior. These responses, seemingly small and almost imperceptible, are in fact the cumulative result of the deep psychological impact that your presence has on those around you. They serve as a constant reminder that real attractiveness is not measured by outward appearances or material achievements, but by the invisible energy that radiates from a man who is truly comfortable in his own skin. In the end, this form of attraction is transformative. It redefines what it means to be successful, confident, and desirable in a world that often prioritizes the superficial. It encourages a shift in focus from trying to impress others with fleeting displays of wealth or physical prowess to cultivating an inner strength that stands the test of time. When you invest in your personal growth and allow your true self to shine through, you create a ripple effect that not only enhances your own life, but also enriches the lives of those who come into contact with you. This journey toward embodying a high-value presence is both deeply personal and universally resonant, offering a path to fulfillment that is as rewarding as it is authentic. Every interaction becomes a chance to express who you are on a fundamental level. Whether it is through the way you hold someone's gaze, the subtle shifts in your posture that signal confidence, or the unspoken acknowledgement of another's worth through a shared glance or a brief touch, you are participating in an age-old exchange of energy that connects us all. This connection is not superficial. It is rooted in our most primal instincts, in the very biology that governs attraction and social bonding. It is a reminder that the most lasting and meaningful connections are forged not through grand declarations or flashy displays, but through the quiet, enduring power of genuine presence. When you embrace this philosophy, you begin to understand that true attractiveness is less about the external trappings of success and more about the depth of character that lies beneath the surface. It is about developing an inner calm that withstands the turbulence of everyday life, an unwavering belief in your own worth that does not depend on the approval of others. This inner strength creates an aura of reliability and authenticity that is both rare and irresistible. People are drawn to you not because you are trying to be noticed, but because you naturally make others feel seen, understood, and valued. In this state of being, every moment becomes an opportunity to connect on a deeper level. Every shared look, every spontaneous touch, and every word spoken in the quiet cadence of confidence contributes to a tapestry of interactions that speak to the essence of who you are. It is a reminder that true attraction is an art, a delicate, intricate interplay of energy, emotion, and authenticity. And as you continue to nurture this inner quality, you unlock a world where your presence has the power to transform not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. Ultimately, the journey to becoming a highly attractive man is not about meeting external standards or conforming to societal expectations. It is about a process of self-discovery and self-acceptance that allows you to step into your power, to embrace your uniqueness, and to let your true essence shine. In doing so, you naturally command respect, inspire admiration, and create connections that are as deep as they are enduring. This is the silent, profound magic of true attractiveness, a force that is felt, remembered, and cherished long after the moment has passed. When you recognize that being attractive is an inside job, you begin to see that every aspect of your life can reflect the quality of your inner energy. Whether you are engaging in a meaningful conversation, sharing a quiet moment with someone who matters, or simply existing in your own authentic way, you are sending out signals of worth, stability, and depth. And it is these signals, subtle, enduring, and profoundly human, that make you irresistibly attractive in the eyes of those who truly matter. Embracing this way of being means letting go of the need to prove yourself with material trappings or superficial displays. It means finding satisfaction in the simple act of being true to who you are, without the constant pressure to conform to an ideal that is dictated by society. It is an invitation to live with intention, to build connections that are based on mutual respect and genuine admiration, and to let your inner light guide you through the complexities of life. In doing so, you not only elevate your own sense of self-worth, but also inspire others to seek the same authenticity and depth in their own lives. In a world that often equates success with what can be seen and measured on the surface, the journey toward inner attractiveness is a bold, transformative act, a declaration that the true value of a man is not defined by his external accomplishments, but by the strength, wisdom, and compassion that lie within. It is a journey that, once embarked upon, changes the way you experience the world, deepening your relationships and broadening your horizons in ways you never imagined. And in that transformation, you discover that true attraction is not about being seen. It is about being understood, appreciated, and loved for the real person you are at your very core.